Listen, so we have the queen of the hour who did not take any slack, and she knew, listen, this is what I bring to the table. And I still love you, but listen, this is what I brought to the table. So, what was it, the deciding factors on taking on Malea?
Oh man, I think first of all, if you know me, you know I'm terrified of anything that goes bump in the night. I am a scaredy cat. And I feel like last year I was all about challenging myself and doing things that I really hadn't done before. And playing a lead in a thriller was not something I saw for myself. But I love the storyline. I loved, of course, everybody that was already attached to it. And I felt this would be a different character for me.
Yes.
It was completely different. Normally I play roles, unfortunately, where I tend to be the bully or something like that, which is very far from my actual personality. But I feel like this character, you got to see her vulnerable. You got to see her being, balancing being a wife, a businesswoman, all of these things, kind of having this masculine energy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, she was trying to be the best wife she possibly could.
Yeah.
And soften for her husband. Even though she was hard with everybody else, like, she loved her husband and just wanted him to get it right. And literally to save his life, he couldn't get it right. But I think that she had so many layers, and she was very grounded, but she just wanted her family to work. She was about everything having to work. Like, nothing could fail with her name on it, including her marriage. And if she had to go up against this little crazy girl, then so be it. She was bound by the end. we come to find out that she was kind of the mastermind behind all of this. But she was about it.
She was definitely about it. She was about it. She was ready. Like, I'm the breadwinner. So in a lot of relationships now, females are becoming the breadwinners. So what advice would you give your character and also other women?
I mean, I feel like when you get married, you're signing up for all of it. You know what I mean? There will come a time, and I know in my experiences, family experiences, friends, things change. The seats at the table change. Sometimes the husband's gonna, be the one having it all, making the bread, doing all the things. And sometimes, the wife, he has to lean on his wife for some financial reasons. So I think that, sometimes we go into this, and especially when you see social media, it's all about soft life. It's all about, he needs to buy me this, cater to that, and all these different things. And I get it. I mean, who doesn't want to live a soft life? But at the same time, like, you have to realize, once you take those vows, y'all become one. And that's for sickness and health and all the things that's rich or poor, and need I go on. And also, if you go into the marriage, if you go into the relationship knowing that, you make a little bit more than he does, then, some things are to be expected. Hopefully you guys would have had that conversation of, hey, babe, that doesn't matter to me. Like, what you have is what you have. What I have is what I have. And when we come together, it's ours. And, marriage is different these days. It's almost like a business. You know what I mean? It's more of a business than it is, marrying for love, like our grandparents did, or, all of those different things. But I'm an old school girl that believes in holding her man down, holding her husband down. And when it comes to building, I feel that we can build together. I want to always make sure that he feels seen, just as I want to feel seen. Of course, having the respect in the household,
right,
and upholding your vows in other areas can affect the decision making, if you will. And when it comes to, those big things like finances, you know what I mean?